We're going to replace a harmonic balancer located on the passenger side wheel well on the front side of the motor. It's good to remove our engine cover here. On the front are two little plastic locking buttons. You can use a flathead screwdriver. Simply go in, turn those there, about a quarter turn. That should unlock those. That allows us to simply pull up, pull this off. And on the back side, you're just gonna have those little rubber grommets here that are holding this in. So just pop that off and set it aside. Let's go ahead and remove our serpentine belt. And on the bottom here, we have a tensioner between our harmonic balancer and our AC compressor right here. And what we're gonna do is put a 19mm socket on here, and we're gonna slowly turn this counterclockwise. This is gonna compress the shock here, or this little unit right here, and then we'll remove that belt. Now you want to do this slowly, and we'll compress that. Okay, to remove that belt, and then we can release that tensioner nice and slow. A little tip for you right now: before you remove your serpentine belt from all of your pulleys, now's the perfect time to sketch it or take a picture of it with your phone. That way there, when it comes time for reinstallation, you know exactly what pulley goes around. Now we have our Honda tool inside our harmonic balancer, and we have a breaker bar on there. We're gonna use a 19mm socket. We're gonna loosen the bolt holding the harmonic balancer to the crankshaft. Now our impact gun wasn't working, so we switched over to a breaker bar. Let's see if we can get this to loosen up for us. All right, we got our bolt loose now. All right, let's go ahead and remove the harmonic balancer bolt. And switch over to our ratchet, spin that here. We're going to go ahead and pull off our harmonic balancer, but what you want to pay attention to is right here, there's a square little key, and this key can fall out when you move the harmonic balancer. So you want to be very, very careful of that. It is critical to the operation and the reassembly. Go ahead and walk that pulley back and forth, slide that off. And in this case here, the key is staying in place, but you can pull it out and remove it if you have to. Go ahead and take your harmonic balancer, line this up, line it up with that key. You're going to push that on, and we'll go ahead and install our bolt. Once this bolt is bottomed out, you can snug it up, and then we'll torque it down. Now we're going to go ahead and torque down our harmonic balancer bolt to 47 foot-pounds. Now the next thing we want to do is, now that this is torqued down to 47 foot-pounds, we have to tighten down this bolt an additional 60 degrees. Now if you have a torque wrench that helps you out with that, fantastic. You can go ahead and set it to that 60 degrees. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and do a basic marking on this here, and let's go ahead and get that set up. So at 60 degrees, this is at 12 o'clock, is lined up with here. This is going to be our 60-degree mark, so we have to get this facing this. So we're going to tighten this down until this yellow mark matches up with that. That'll be our 60-degree point. We're just about there, just a little bit more. And there we have it. Here's our 60 degrees. Let's go ahead and feed our belt down, down, and down. So this belt is going to run over, the upper part of the belt runs over to your alternator. The lower part of the belt runs around the back side of this tensioner here. On the upper belt, I'm actually going to put a little clip on here. This is just going to hold the belt on the upper portion here so we can go down below and continue running that belt. So this belt is going to come down, it's going to run around our harmonic balancer. Runs around the AC compressor to our tensioner here, and then it runs around to our alternator. So at this point here, we're going to go ahead and compress this tensioner and then pull our belt up and over. Now once you have your belt on, you want to go ahead and make sure that the belt is routed around all of your pulleys and is fully seated in all of the grooves and all of the accessories. If not, the belt itself can work its way off, can shred and cause damage. So at this point here, everything looks like it's in good condition. We're all set. Now at this point here, you want to go ahead and hop in the vehicle, go ahead and start it up. You want to make sure that everything is operational as it should be. Once everything checks out, at that point there, you can go ahead and install your engine cover. Once we get this lined up, we can use our screwdriver to lock in our push pins here, our little lock tabs, and you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.